Is this up sideways? Hey guys, Nick here. And I wanted to hop on really quickly just to ask you guys a quick question. If you are an entrepreneur building a business as well as a parent, when it comes down to your parenting life and your business life, do you feel you have to choose? This is a conversation that I've been having with several people because at the end of the day, life with kids is different when you are building a business that is highly, highly demanding. So the question is, what are some of the things that you can do to make sure that each of them has their place? We're in a whole boss up movement, right? Where everybody is teaching you can have it all. And I want to ask you guys and get your feedback. Where do you draw the line where you are compromising your family time and your family sanity in the name of building a business? Now, I'm asking this just because I've had this conversation with some folks, and we were talking about the fact that a lot of people teach that your business is just, you go through seasons where everything is going to have to be compromised because it's all about building your business, right? And I've gone through that, but I'm in a season now where it's like, okay, when your kids get to a certain age, there's just certain barriers and boundaries that you have to establish. So I want to hear back from you guys. Life and biz with kids. What is your take on how you create boundaries for your business and for your family? Do you boss up and you sacrifice your family? Or do you tell your family for a season, this is what life is going to be, and you go ahead and you focus on building your business and tell your family that they should understand? Hey Tara, hey Faye. You don't believe that, Faye? What don't you believe? What don't you believe? I'm curious. I just want y'all's feedback. I would love to hear back. I don't have any recommendations. I don't have an opinion about it. I am just asking for your feedback. There's time for business and there's time for family. I will not sacrifice them. Agreed. Agreed. So you guys, give me your feedback. And I'm asking you this for a reason. So if you can share with me what you feel, family first, I've learned this recently. Okay. What you feel when it comes to building your business. And here's why I ask this. Because for so many years, I have seen so many of us sacrifice our family in the name of building a business so that we can create income, right? To impact their lives. But those moments you can't get back. And I read an article this morning, and it was talking about always having a full to-do list. And when you have a full to-do list where you always have different things that you know you got to take care of, what mental state that puts you in, which often is a very hurry up mentality, right? So a lot of times you're rushing, if it's with your kids, you may not be as patient with your kids. You may not be as committed to certain things with your kids. I'm just curious. I've been reading some good articles. So I would love your feedback. I want to hear from you guys. I don't have any tips, anything like that. I just basically want your feedback. Life and biz with kids. How do you manage it? How do you balance it? Where do you place your business when it is all about building success? And how do you get your family and your kids to participate in that process? Okay. Miranda said, I've created an environment that they can participate in. Like my son does photography and cinematography. So I hired him to do those jobs in my business. I try to include them in most of my activities. But what if your kids are not, hey AG, we got to catch up. What if your kids are not old enough to participate? Well, they're still a little young, right? So I'm just curious, y'all. Like, here's the season that I'm in my life. You get to a place where you realize that your kids are watching everything that you do. And if your business is always a priority, it can often make them feel violated in certain spaces. So for example, if I'm picking up my kids from school, talking on the phone about business is actually invading their time when you're driving home with them, right? Because they want to tell you about their day, but you might be on a business call talking about business that consumes the entire ride home. In your eyes, this is something that it's not a big deal. Hold on, guys. Let me handle this call. Shh, be quiet. But in their eyes, I had something really exciting that I wanted to share with you, but you were on the phone the entire time, right? So these are the kind of things that I'm starting to pay attention to. And here's the reason why, y'all, because I feel like we're in a culture that is always talking about business, you know, like money and success in business. But I don't often see a lot of people talking about your family being a priority over that business. Now, I hear a lot of people saying that you're doing it for the family. And I see a lot of people saying it's about building a legacy. But I'm curious about what about the legacy that's being established right now. I haven't perfected this. So send me your feedback on that, y'all. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Just wanted to hop on here and get your feedback. I'm doing some stuff with this. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. So anyway, good to see you guys. We'll talk some more. I will tell y'all that I am trying to juggle it all and trying to manage my kids' emotions, demands, desires, activities, and everything else, and build businesses. And I'm realizing, like, unless you got a full staff, baby, it's hard. So anyway, let us know your feedback. Good to see you guys. Yes, balance is very important, and good to see you guys. So send me your feedback, post it here below underneath the video, and we will talk soon. Bye, y'all.